Black women are moving very different in this economy. We are no longer just doing things because it looks good on paper or because it sounds good or because everybody will approve. We're no longer staying in relationships that don't align with us, whether personal or professional. We are moving with a level of silence and strategy that I've actually not experienced before. And I know I'm making a lot of those decisions as well. There's a lot of projects I'm working on that I don't talk about as much because I'm focusing on executing. And then when it's out, and everyone's like, how do you have the time and the energy? And I think it's because we're now at a time where we can't afford to do things that don't align with us. There is no loyalty in this economy. There are mass layoffs. They don't even want us to feed our kids, right? There's so many things going on a political standpoint that we literally, if we don't have radical change now, this country is headed for the worse. And I think that trickles down on a personal level as well, because there's no room for bullshit. There's no room for things that don't align. Like, things that are not a fit are really going to start hurting. It's like putting on a pair of heels and you're like, these are cute. I got about an hour before my feet start howling. And then you sit there and you're like, oh my God. Now you put those shoes on, you're like, I haven't even made it through the door and I already know I need to change my shoes. Like, literally it's giving that. And two examples I'll give you right now, Shantae Joseph and Jadan Jai. Shantae Joseph wrote an article, very honest, okay, very plain English, like, y'all don't want to talk about y'all mans no more. And I think it's because, it's just a bad look. And like, what is going on? And like, are men aligned with our values? And like, do we need to talk about this anymore? We used to herald relationships as an achievement, and now we don't even want to share those milestones in our lives. Interesting commentary, and she's leading that conversation. Jadan Jai, we know she closed Ami Cole. Like, that was a big loss. But then she pivoted totally and joined Skims as their executive vice president, which a lot of people associate with Kim Kardashian. But let's not forget that brand is ran by a Black female CEO, Emma Grede. Hello, let's not forget about that. And she's not here to justify her decisions to anyone else. I think a lot of times our expectations of Black women is to say, it's got to be the most politically correct move. Everything you do has to be for the culture. And otherwise, you're what? A failure? Otherwise, you're a sellout? I don't know. I don't know. And I think Black women are in that space where they're like, I don't care, because y'all are not going to value us anyway. Y'all are not going to give us our flowers anyway.